I am Daphne Goldschmidt Cohen. I am from Jerusalem in Israel. I am a supporter of Hapoel Katamon Jerusalem, and I am also an executive board member for the club. My first match as a memory was me being a very young girl. I remember my grandfather taking me to a game. I was sitting on his lap during the game, and a few minutes into the game, I find myself flying in the air and seeing everyone around me celebrating. And I suddenly saw my grandfather so happy from a goal being scored for our club. I was envious of his happiness, and I wanted to be happy as well. So I think that would be the first very memorable moment of me as a football fan. Historically, the people that are fans of this club are Hapoel Jerusalem fans. And 11 years ago, we decided to part away because the owner of the club was destroying the club, slowly but surely. From the beginning of the 1990s till the mid 2005-06, we came from being at the cup final against Maccabi Haifa in the late 90s to relegating in 2006. So our fans that were slowly parting away from the stands decided that there's something that needs to be done. And in 2007, a group of our fans decided to tag along and try to buy the club from the club owner. So in a matter of only a few weeks, we raised 500,000 shekels from about 500 people. And we went to the owner of the club and we offered him the money, and he laughed at us and giggled. And we asked ourselves, what are we gonna do? So we started and we built our own club for our community. And it started as something that we needed. Our football was dying, but it wasn't only our football, it was our community. Because Jerusalem is a very diverse city. It's not only about seeing who you are, it's also seeing the surrounding people in the neighborhoods of North, West, East, and South Jerusalem. You want to see boys and you want to see girls, and you want to see Muslims and you want to see Jews and Christians. You want to see everyone in your stands, taking part in your community. That's the point. That's the biggest goal that you have. I think football is my priority list. Football is a part of everything in my life. It's part of my family, it's part of my friends, it's part of my culture, it's part of my happiness, my joy, my sadness, it's part of everything. So it's number one, but it's just because it's represented everywhere. Up to date, it's right that we have 1,600 children in our programs, but 700 of them take part in our leading initiative called the Neighborhoods League program, where children ages 6 through 14 meet once a week to play football, another one time a week for a learning center or a life skill activity. This year, when expanding the program, we decided that we want our Arab children to learn Hebrew, but only football Hebrew, and we want our Jewish children to learn football Arabic. And then we have intimate meetings between children from all areas. And then they play one game in Arabic, one game in Hebrew. So once a month, you see them coming, you see them running and hugging and so happy to see each other. And it doesn't matter where they came from. It matters that they had a common goal and that they played football together, because football is what connects people. And then it doesn't matter what religion you are or what color you are. It just matters that you both love this thing called football, the round ball, kicking it, scoring goals, not conceding goals, and that's what puts a smile on all our faces. It's just so simple. I'm living my dream on a daily basis, so I just want to keep living this dream. I don't want it to go anywhere. I don't want it to be harmed. I want it to stay sustainable and bigger and compete with our goals of being a professional football club in the first division in Israel, and bringing pride and joy to our city, not the bad things that you see about Jerusalem, but the inclusive, positive, good, happy, and optimistic things that the city has to offer. So, Yalla Hapoel.